Well, anyone who watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight. And most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Calbon. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal. And scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. He ain't getting worse. All right, so with much fanfare, here is Jon Jones back in defense of his UFC heavyweight championship. Remarkable the manner in which he came back from a 3-year layoff figures to present an even better version here tonight.
Well, so many people questioned or wondered when Jon Jones would come to heavyweight. When he did, he looked better than he ever has inside the UFC's octagon, winning the heavyweight championship and reasserting himself as the dominant force in mixed martial arts. Jon Jones once again steps into the octagon looking to build on his legacy.
And we don't know how long for this game Jon Jones is, so enjoy him while he is here. We'll see how it goes tonight in this UFC heavyweight championship title defense. Jon Jones, one of the greatest of all time, has graced the octagon yet again. Johnny Bones is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tom Aspinall. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so we get another look at Jon Bones Jones here tonight. He immediately takes the center of the octagon. We'll see if he goes to the striking here early. You know he can also grapple with the best of them, but an obvious reach advantage yet again for Jon Bones Jones tonight. 84.5 inches in reach, something that is very difficult for opponents to counter. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, great timing on that double leg.
Aspinall's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Jones.
Great job landing from the top position.
Aspinall's back in half guard. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now.
Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Aspinall.
great shot from the top position.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Jones. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands with a huge elbow there. Less than 2 minutes now to go. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Aspinall's got his back again.
All right, this is not where you want to be. You don't want to be on your belly with your opponent on your back, flattening you out.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Nice transition.
Keep your hands up and keep that.
Aspinall's back in full mount. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the field.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Entertaining scrap so far. Heading back to the corner now. Aspinall's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. So the crowd voicing its...
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Jones gets stunned there by that stiff jab. Rips the body there. Oh, nice land there by Johnny Bones. Mike Winklejohn told me before the fight you haven't seen 30% of what John Jones does in the gym, and starting to show you some of those new wrinkles here tonight. Gets the single leg takedown. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Get them out here. Nice.
All right, side control now. Jones is back in full mount. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Jones is right back to the full mount.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him in.
Jones is looking for that arm triangle.
Oh, that sub is tight.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
Working out Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're gonna get submitted. He didn't panic.
Aspinall's trying for a submission here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. No, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Jones has got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Final seconds of the round. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Good round.
Stop!
All right, take a seat there. All right, listen. I need you to be more active this week. You cannot wait and try to...
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. He's got that jab working, nicely done.
Nice job blocking that punch.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay. Use your footwork.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Oh, going for the takedown here. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Lands the side kick now.
Keep your face covered. Elbows up.
Just misses with that one. And there's a takedown attempt. Oh, and now you really are starting to see the damage inflicted by the opponent all over that left thigh. 3 minutes.
He gets in a single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Able to whip it into a takedown there.
He passed the half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Aspinall's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Fighters inverted now. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Ground and pound strike there now. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Aspinall. Final seconds of round 3. Aspinall's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to... Nice left change. He passes the half. This is a terrible position. Right in the side control, yep. Oh, nice. Three minutes
to go. Jones is back inside control here.
Big right hook there by the champ. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Jones. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strike, he's landing.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut.
He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Jones is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slips through the crack so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Jones is now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stool and...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round.
Oh, inside kick.
Gets up to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Well, it's been a while.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Jones, the winner by submission.
Man.
Well, everybody in this arena is still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call a shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 5 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, John Jones.
All right, so John Jones, your winner tonight by submission.